Hello, it is the 28th of June 2020 and it is the 6th Sunday of Stash Dash. This is going to be a very short video today. I've been a bit insomniac this weekend and I'm not feeling particularly great today, so just a really quick video and hopefully I'll be feeling a bit more chatty next week. I have two finished objects and neither of them is my choir square blanket, so that's not, I don't think, had any work since last week, but never mind, I will be cracking on with it this week. But first of all, I do have another pair of booties. So this time a purple, pink and white variegated yarn and little pink buttons on. So those are now ready for my friend's baby if it's a girl and blue pair if it's a boy. I also finished my Scottish Wildflowers iPad mini cover by Woolly Originals, and it's got the lining as well, which took quite a while. This is not quite dry from being blocked, but never mind, I'll just tuck it all in to show you. So you get this double layer thickness of protection for your tablet. I won't spend, it takes a wee while just to manipulate the corners properly into the bottom corners, but you can imagine what exactly that will look like. And then we've got this little picot edge at the top, so it's quite substantial for putting a tablet in. I knit this with, the cream colour is leftovers from my, what was that jumper called? Wintersol? Yeah, Wintersol yoked sweater, and it's Rauma lamb's wool, I think. And the green, pink and purple are Jamieson and Smith jumper weight. So that's that finished. I haven't actually weighed this, so I'm not sure what meterage I'm getting for Stash Dash with it. The booties are something quite small. I think it's 22 meters for the pair, no, 44 meters for the pair, 22 each. So not massive meterage, but hey-ho. And finally, I have a new cast on this week. I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I'd had some yarn delivered, which is this, which is from Earth Yarns. I think that's how you pronounce it. In Turkey, and it's the Harvest Fingering Extra Fine Merino, dyed by hand using natural dyes. I think it's a family run business and it's a lovely bit of fluff there, greeny gold colour. And I have cast on the Islington shawl by Mara Lacole Knits, and I haven't done very much on it, but I don't know whether this will be showing up particularly well, but it's a nice, yes, I'm showing you the right side. So it's a lace design and you've got these wrapped stitches and then sort of almost like cables that go off into a geometric design. So there'll be more to see once I've done a bit more on it, but I'm happy with my progress so far. It seems to be an enjoyable pattern. So that is a pattern that uses Stitch Mastery charts, so I have had it in my queue for a wee while and just thought it would be a good thing to cast on. The iPad mini cover also has Stitch Mastery charts, so I always like to be knitting at least a couple of things that are really relevant for Stitch Mastery social media. But that is all my chat this week, and I'm going to sign off there because it's almost lunchtime and I've got a little bit of tidying to do before Tesco comes with a food delivery. I'm going to work on my cross stitch and on the choir blanket, I think, today, and generally just chill. Hope you've all had a nice weekend and I will see you again in July.